This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street. Sing it with me now. spEarz. Coming at you like an army. Ready for war like in the 90s. Back when Raw was going at it with Nitro. Around the time Naughty by Nature dropped Filmy Flow. Out here for the culture, but I'll take the dough if that's what it takes to make a king of the ring. William Regal. By the way, does it? Real hot tastes, no censorship. Then you're in the right place. Listen as I take time to dissect the best of what created. Put it out today from the waste. Coming at you live from a location unknown. Recording reviews off the cellular phone. With the show known for going off the hinges, but never hearing the dial tone. Far away from an F5 zone. On BDP, we ain't fearing no beast. This is spEarz2DaStreetz, your host of the show. spEarz to the streets, host of the show. Your host of the show. This is spEarz2DaStreetz. This is fearing no beast. This is spEarz2DaStreetz. This is your host of the show. spEarz.
This week in Raw. A war of words with Bianca standing tall has now led to Adam Pearce making possibly the best call a GM could ever make. In an effort to put asses in the seats, next week, Bianca Belair will be donning those tight ref shorts on her backside to determine who will be her Mania opponent. On paper, this is great, because I still remember how over Io was at Backlash in Puerto Rico. I don't need a rerun of that with Io walking out with the title. Io's been treated like an afterthought after beating Rita for the world title. That's deserved. She won the title in a house match. You get what you earned. Now this overlooking of Io might just continue if Bianca makes the decision for Rhea next week. And that would be the better call. The story for Rhea and Belair is bigger than Io and Belair. Rhea and Belair have PC history. Every Royal Rumble since the two were called up to the main roster. Who is Belair staring down in anticipation of an actual test of strength? Certainly not Io. The World Championship was won by Io at a house match. At this point, the World title is being treated as a placeholder. And yes, the blonde versus blonde match for the WWE title is more interesting, even if Stratton got slaughtered on the mic by the Elder Flair last week on SmackDown. Pitiful as that was, that war of words will make the Mania vignette. And Ripley and Belair have years of footage for a hype package. Creative would have to piece together something of an emergency to sell Io and Belair. I said it before right after Elimination Chamber. The story of Ripley and Belair just writes itself. And from what I see from this week's Brawl, I'm glad that a grudge match between Ripley and Belair is being considered. That the grudge match has not left the Mania card conversation. Pro wrestling is not always about the gold. Pro wrestling is always about the road to win over the crowd's soul. A grudge match at WWE's biggest event will deliver that attention. Let Flair and Stratton have the championship match on the card. Belair could get a title opportunity at Backlash, and if she loses against Ripley, there's still a storyline with Cargill and Naomi that could make that card too. When hard work earns job security and pro wrestling over nepotism, it's a beautiful business.
This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street. Sing it with me now. spEarz. Coming at you like an army. Ready for war like in the 90s. Back when Raw was going at it with Nitro. Around the time Naughty by Nature dropped Filmy Flow. Out here for the culture, but I'll take the dough if that's what it takes to make a king of the ring. William Regal. By the way, does it? Real hot tastes, no censorship. Then you're in the right place. Listen as I take time to dissect the best of what created. Put it out today from the waste. Coming at you live from a location unknown. Recording reviews off the cellular phone. With the show known for going off the hinges, but never hearing the dial tone. Far away from an F5 zone. On BDP, we ain't fearing no beast. This is spEarz2DaStreetz, your host of the show. spEarz to the streets, host of the show. Your host of the show. This is spEarz2DaStreetz. This is fearing no beast. This is spEarz2DaStreetz. This is your host of the show. spEarz to the streets.